Hello and welcome back to Vault Holocron, where today I am going to explain the Aqualish. Aqualish are the sentient humanoids from the planet Ando. Aqualish had three subspecies, the Aquala, the Quera, and the Ualak. Aqualish could have black, grey, green or light brown skin, could have 2 or 4 large black, brown or red eyes, could have black, blonde or grey hair, had tusks, and had red blood. They spoke Aqualish. The planet Ando was a water-covered planet in the Ando system, in the Lambda sector. During the Clone Wars, Ando turned from the Republic to the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Now I am going to explain some notable Aqualish. First up is Yutonk Hid, a male thug during the last few years of the Galactic Republic. Next is Ponda Bubba, a male smuggler. He saved Dr. Cornelius Everson, a cosmetic surgeon that went mad, from a bounty hunter. Everson hired Bubba for protection, and the two later became partners in smuggling spice for Jabba the Hutt. Due to Everson, the pair were wanted on many planets, which made their job difficult. Despite being tempted to take the bounty on Everson, Bubba continued their partnership because it was more profitable. Under the names Rufu and Sorki, the pair committed many crimes, including kidnapping, forced servitude, and surgical alteration on Milvain. Tam Posler worked on the case against them. The pair had created the Decraniated, servants which were people stripped of free will and made to serve like droids. Posler tracked the pair to Jedha, where he fell in love with Kazim Bog, a decraniated prototype. Later down the line, Everson and Bubba picked a fight with Luke Skywalker in Chalmers Spaceport Cantina, in which Kenobi defended Luke by cutting Bubba's arm off. Dr. Cornelius Everson tried to reattach Bubba's arm, but almost killed Bubba. Posler later found the arm and kept it in a jar, whilst doing his investigation. After Posler had died, Everson stole the arm for Bubba. Everson also made a cybernetic arm, but it was attached poorly, leading to the two falling out. Now for Amda Wabo, a male weapons designer. Although originating from the planet Ando, Wabo worked on the planet Garel. 14 years after the formation of the Empire, he represented Garel for a sale of experimental T7 ion disruptor rifles, which were illegal. He made the negotiation with Imperial Minister Maketh Tua. After the negotiation, the pair started travelling to Garel. The Ghost crew were on a mission to infiltrate this sale, and so caused a commotion, to cause the translator droid to be called away from Wabo and Chua. Then Sabine offered her services as a translator, purposefully mistranslating the location from Bay 7 to Bay 17. When Wabo arrived, he realised that they were in the wrong place, and so went on his way to Bay 7. There he saw the Ghost crew loading the crates. Wabo thought the Empire had double-crossed him, and so held a blaster on Chua. Next up is Nudo, a male Ualak Aqualish that represented Ando in the Senate for the Galactic Republic. He was present at a secret meeting on Geonosis with Count Dooku and other senators. He joined the Confederacy of Independent Systems and sat on the Executive Separatist Council. He was the manager of the Hyper Communications Cartel, a communication system which was used by the Separatists when Nudo joined. This was the Separatists' alternative to the HoloNet. Towards the end of the war, Nudo hid on Utapau with the rest of the council. They were then sent
to the Mustafar system in the Outer Rim.
They hid on Mustafar, where Darth Vader eventually came and killed them. Next is Gleb, a female headmaster of the future Imperial Leaders Military Preparatory School on Vardos. In Operation Cinder, in which many planets were destroyed through orbital bombardment as punishments for letting Palpatine die, Admiral Garrick Versio sent the Inferno Squad to rescue Gleb from the destruction of Vardos. 30 years later, she was part of Project Resurrection, in which children were abducted and made into stormtroopers, ships were made, and the children of leaders from old conflicts were brought over to the First Order. She also started to rebuild Vardos. She was later killed by Commander Gideon Hask after many failings on Project Resurrection. Now for Garfallo Quoks, a male member of the Aqualish crime family on Tatooine. He served as a captain for Jabba the Hutt's criminal empire. After the death of Jabba, Bib Fortuna took control, and Garfallo Quoks took his family out of the crime family. Mos Espa was split between three families: the Trandoshans, the Klaatu-Inians, and the Aqualish. The Aqualish controlled the workers' district. Fortuna had weak control, with the families wanting to overthrow him. When Boba Fett overthrew Fortuna, Garfallo Quoks offered a tribute. He was present for a meeting Boba Fett called to try and build an alliance with the three families against the Pikes. Garfallo Quoks and the other families agreed to stay neutral in the conflict. However, Garfallo Quoks went back on his agreement and allied with the Pikes, ordering his forces to attack Fett's forces. Garfallo Quoks hid in the Desert Survey Office at Mos Eisley Spaceport, where the Pikes had a hidden office. After the conflict finished, Garfallo Quoks was killed in the hideout by Fennec Shand. Next up is Pune Zignat, a male weapons technician for the Confederacy of Independent Systems. He served under General Locke Durd. He helped in testing Durd's defoliator deployment tank on Maridun. After the Battle of Maridun, Zignat was arrested. Thank you so much for watching, may the Force be with you, and bye.